How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another video, and as you can see from my background, it has finally happened. We have waited for years for this day, and today at Fan Festival in LA, Yoshi P called out Phil Spencer, and it happened. Final Fantasy XIV has been confirmed for Xbox Series S and Xbox Series X. It is happening. It is coming. Now, this is huge news. This is like massive in my opinion, because this goes a long way in mending that bridge that Square Enix has had with Microsoft and, well, whatever the beef is with Phil Spencer. Phil Spencer promised that this game would eventually come to Xbox, and they've been working hard with Square Enix to make this happen. And Yoshi P said without the support, even the president of Square Enix on stage said that without the support from Phil Spencer, this reality wouldn't have happened. I'm guessing from what, it's clear from what they were saying that they are really struggling to get to grips with the Xbox hardware. I don't know why, but that seems to be what they were indicating, because a lot of their terminology, a lot of their choice of language was indicating that they are having problems pushing that hardware or accessing, I guess, the capabilities. I don't know what it is, but the good news is it's here. It's happening. Now, the game officially launches on Xbox next year, summer 2024, when 7.0 releases. However, you don't have to wait that long. 6.5 is just around the corner, and when 6.5 drops, a beta of the version will be dropping for Xbox. Now, you can download the beta. It is an open beta. It is accessible to everyone. It is free. Now, I do suspect that you'll probably have to pay for a subscription, but there's also a free trial version that will be available, or at least should be available, that will allow you to play the game for free all the way up until Stormblood, which is the third expansion. You can actually complete all of it, because as of 6.5, they are giving the third expansion away for free. There is no sunsetting here. You can play the base game, Heaven's Ward, and Stormblood all the way through. Really, really good. And you can experience the whole story, everything the game has to offer. There are some caveats where you can't do certain things, but they're more features rather than gameplay mechanics. Anything in terms of content in-game for the story, for the gameplay, you can do. You've got full access all the way up to Stormblood's end. That's really, really cool. It's free. So that is something that's definitely worthwhile checking out. Also, the game's only going to be available in digital format. There's no physical. But then again, since I think Stormblood, or even before Stormblood, I think since Stormblood, or is it the one after, they stopped doing physical releases anyway. There's no physical game, even if you buy the collector's edition. Since it's an MMO, you just download the update. So there's no real disc at all. I think you get like an empty box in the collector's edition just to show that you've got a case for it. But that's really it. There's no disc, because the game is always being updated. It's an MMO after all. The disc itself is pointless. Now, they have said that anything you do in the beta, because it's digital as well, and it's basically carrying on, once the game launches officially in the summer of 2024, your beta progress will just continue into the main release. Think of the beta more like a soft launch. That's pretty much where it's at. It's also gonna iron out any issues that there may be pertaining. Now, the Xbox version of the game, if you are playing on the Xbox version, I am on Odin's server on Light. On Light's data center, Odin server. That is where I'm at on Final Fantasy XIV. I'm playing on PC, but it doesn't matter. Whether you're playing on PC or PlayStation, it's cross-play, cross-save. The saves are handled on the server, so you can buy the game on PC and Xbox and PlayStation if you wanted. You do need a license for each platform, but once you've got it, you can just interchange between them as you want. You can play it on your PC. When you want to chill out on your sofa, you can play on your Xbox or your PlayStation 5. You know, it really doesn't matter where you play it. But the good thing is this is actually playable on your Xbox Series S as well. So, you know, that flip-up screen that you can actually get on the Series S, that portable screen now becomes a lot more valuable in my opinion, because now you can just go and use that portable screen to just chill out and do your day-to-day chores of whatever you're doing in the MMO, to just do your dailies and stuff like that, your daily roulettes and capping your tombstones. It's great. It's great. And I'm really happy that this game is coming to Xbox. Of course, the chat was filled with a bunch of toxicity. You saw a bunch of people turning around saying, look, now all the toxic Xbox gamers are going to come along. And the funny thing was, the only people being toxic were the PlayStation players. You can't make it up. You literally cannot make it up. The only toxic people in that chat were the PlayStation players. You could see who the PC players were when they were saying the more people who have access to this game, the better. Because at the end of the day, the more people playing, the more people paying, the more support the game gets. And it deserves all the support it gets. It's done really, really well, and it's continuing to do well. The new expansion, they teased the trailer, looks really cool. I'm really liking what I saw. They've teased 2 new jobs as well. One of them potentially Beastmaster, but you'll have access to everything from the base game all the way up to Stormblood in terms of jobs. You'll have access to all the content, all the raids, all the primal fights, all the dungeons, everything up to that point. PvP will also be fully accessible to you as well. If you want to do normal PvP or crystal line PvP, that is there for you as well. So yeah, this is a big deal. To me, this is a really, really big deal. I'm really happy that this has finally happened. It's been something that I've actually wanted for such a long time, because I know a lot of Xbox players have been looking forward to Final Fantasy XIV. And the fact that this day has finally come. A friend of mine, Ginger Prime, some of you may or may not like him, but he's a good friend of mine, and I respect him. He was over the moon as well, and I reached out to him. He was lost for words, and like I said, for this day to come, for this day to happen, and for them to announce it in the way they did, I had the biggest smile on my face, the biggest cheer. I had a bunch of people reaching out to me saying, you finally got what you wanted, even though I'm playing on PC and I probably won't ever really play on console. And even if I do, it'll be for basic things. I'm definitely going to get it on Xbox because I'm already got it on PlayStation and PC. So I'm going to get it on Xbox as well, just so I've got that flexibility so I can play it anywhere I want. More places to play it, the better. You only need 1 subscription. You don't need to buy multiple subscriptions. 1 subscription will allow you to play it anywhere. And yeah, that's it. I mean, it's great. It's really great. I'm really happy. Final Fantasy XIV MMO up, 7.0 will be launching next year summer, which is when it will launch for everyone else. But as of 6.5 update, I think we're on 6.35 now, or 6.4. So the next update is coming very soon. But as of 6.5, the beta, open beta, will be available to everyone on Xbox, Series S and X. The Series X version will be able to play the game at 4K resolution, whereas the Series S version, I believe, is going to cap at either 1080p or 1440p. More likely 1080p, but that is good enough. That is good enough. As long as it can maintain that 60 FPS, that is good enough. And I believe that's where it's going to be playing at, because that's where they want to keep it at. And yeah, take the fact that Final Fantasy XIV has finally arrived and landed on the Xbox, well, as of 6.5 with the open beta, and enjoy, because it is a fantastic game. It's got a really great story, and I really hope you enjoy the experience, because for me, the story in Final Fantasy XIV from 1.0 all the way up to 6.0, where it actually ends, it was great. And it was a story that pretty much had everything. Twists, turns, betrayals, deaths. It had everything. And honestly, there'll be moments where you'll be jumping for joy, having tears of joy, having tears of sadness, because you will get so emotionally invested in the characters, especially if you enjoy the game. So I'm really happy for everyone on Xbox that will be able to experience this game. For those that haven't yet experienced it because they don't have a PC or a PlayStation 5, I'm so happy. And let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you think, because this is big for me, and I really hope that you lot are as excited as I am for the release of this on Xbox, because hopefully this will open the floodgates for future games to not skip Xbox. As long as I'm hoping this is going to be successful, and if it is, it will definitely open the floodgates, in my opinion, to future successes from Square Enix. Well, before I go, the new join button is now active. For those of you that want to become a member, by clicking on that join button, you'll have a multiple of choices. You'll have the basic model, which will basically allow you to just support me. You'll get access to emojis, which are really cool. You'll also get badges to show how long you've been a member. For those of you that want to show more support, at $4.99, you'll get access to additional perks. And for those of you that want to show even more support, there is the Legend tier. That pretty much is the same as the mid tier. It just allows you to provide me with more support. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Remain Legend.